Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to quickly show you all of the SCAV and PMC exfils that are on the reserve map in Escape from Tarkov. If you have any questions or any comments, please throw them in the comment section down below. But I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet so we can go ahead and get on with the video. So for the first exfil out of reserve we're going to go over, you can use it as a SCAV or you can use it as a PMC. It's the train exfil. There are a couple of things that are important about this. It'll arrive between 20 and 15 minutes left in the raid. It'll honk twice when it does arrive, and it will stay on the map for 7 minutes. It will honk then again one more time, 1 minute before it departs, and then it's going to honk twice before the doors will close. The exfil from the train, all you have to do is go on to one of the entrances. I'll just go in the first one here. And then wait for the train to depart, and it will pop up in the corner again when it is actually exfilling. Okay, so we are inside the exfil now, so what I'm going to do is... That is the 1 minute timer, as I was going to explain. That's the 1 minute timer that goes off before the train will then beep again after 1 minute has passed twice, and then the doors are going to close. Okay, so that's the 2 beeps, and then the door is going to close, and then the exfil will start counting down. And that's how you use the train exfil. Okay guys, the next exfil I'm going to show you is the bunker hermetic door exfil. This is the small building that you're going to have to go into. Just a heads up, it is a very, very loud exfil. As soon as you pull this switch, everybody on the map is going to know you're coming out of this building. So I suggest you be light or throw your backpack at the exfil, but this is the beginning of this exfil. Behind you can see Dome, and then to the left is White Pawn. I'm going to run in, turn it on, and then do my pathing to get to it. There's a couple different ways that you can get from the switch to where the exfil is. Really, it's just preference of what you prefer. So I'm going to show you my preferred way of running there. And then I got pretty much just... Yeah. You might want to take your headphones off for this part. Or lower the volume. It's loud. Ooh, time, baby. I like to do just a straight shot to it because people know I'm here already. You can run up against the building to have some more coverage, but this is the quickest route to the exfil in my opinion. Okay, so when you approach the K's buildings, you're gonna keep running past this last K. To our right is the heating pipe exfil for your SCAV, and then in front of us is actually where the train exfil is. So just to kind of give you some orientation on that, you're gonna run all the way up to the front here, go past these boxes, and we're gonna go inside the bunker that's got the car, the green truck in the middle. Right there, what you're looking for is that green light. And you're going to want to come in here to do the exfil. Just keep in mind, people are going to camp in here, and then as soon as they hear that sign go off, they know this is where you're coming. So make sure you clear these rooms here on the side, and make sure nobody's actually in this exfil with her. It takes about 16, 17 seconds to exfil out of here, so this is what it's going to look like when you're going to exfil. Okay, so here is your backpack extract. You can use this as a PMC or you can use this as a SCAV. For reference, you're going to have Dome up here on your right, and then over to your left you're going to have this garage building. When you come down here though, this is a very open spot. As you can see, you can extract right here. When you do extract there, try to crawl right underneath this truck, because it gives you a little bit more coverage like that, and then you're going to be able to extract a lot safer, and you're not going to have to worry about people being able to shoot you from above. Okay, so this next exfil is the Scavlands exfil. This is the only co-op exfil that is on the map for reserve. You're going to be seeing this big tanker here in the middle. black bishop is on your left here, and then white bishop on your right. This is what it looks like when you're coming down the road. Over to our right, obviously, we've got the Black Bishop Schoolhouse and little no man's land over there. And then over to our left is where the K buildings are. You can get up inside this building on the right, so just be cautious that you clear this building before you exfil here. You will need 1 PMC and 1 SCAV minimum to come and exfil. And then you guys would just come back here and you see it pops up on the screen. You just have to cooperate with 1 SCAV at least, and you guys are going to be able to exfil. Okay guys, so the next one is called the Cliff Descent exfil. It's what you're actually going to have a Red Rebel equipped as well as paracord, and you can only go out with an armored rig. So you can't have a chest piece and then a rig over top. It has to only be an armored rig. Examples between the differences would be like wearing a Gazelle and a Thunderbolt, right? That's not going to work. You'd have to wear something like a TV-110 or the new TCSK. So once you get up here, you're gonna stand anywhere back here, and it will show you where the exfil is. Obviously, I don't have everything that I need, but if you're back in this area, you're just gonna sit and exfil. Okay guys, the next exfil is the notoriously bad for campers and rats D2 extract. Now, obviously, this is an extract that everybody uses. It is a very common one, especially if you don't have the paracord and Red Rebel yet. This is a extract that a lot of PMCs will use instead of doing the extract over at the bunker Hermetic door or waiting for the train like I showed you guys earlier. So first things you have to do is come to the dark offices area and flip power on. Power has to be on for this exfil. Then you're gonna follow this pathing to get back down to where the exfil actually is. I'm just gonna point out a couple of things as we're going down. You're gonna come back into the main room and we're going to run down towards the metal staircase of Queen Stairs. We are gonna go up this ramp and we're gonna go down the D2 hall stairs. So you're gonna come down here. Make sure you're checking your corners. People will sit here. As soon as you come into this room, you want to make sure there's nobody standing behind that door because you can stand behind that door. You can stand behind this door as well here and lay down here. So this is all the areas you want to make sure you're watching out for when you're using this exfil. This is a couple of doors that are closable. Just make sure you're checking behind each door because they will be there. Now, when you're peeking your head around this, you want to be cautious because this is a very long hallway here. Okay. It's got 2 main lights and it makes it really hard to see anybody if you're on the opposite side, as well as up there, people tend to lay down and snipe you from. So whenever you're peeking your head around this corner, just make sure you're doing it very quickly and you're not holding out for too long because you will end up getting hit like that. You'll also want to check this corner here as you're going through because people will sit there. You can get down here, you'll see like loot spawns, like the fuel spawns down there. You get a lot of water filters and tubes. And then you're going to come up this staircase into another hallway. Again, this door you can stand behind. Make sure you check it. If this door is closed, it means this is the way it spawned. So if it is closed, sometimes it's a better sense of security, but there's no guarantees. Coming in to the right, there are loot spawns back here. This is nothing to do with your exfil. Just be cautious of people being over in the shadows waiting for you. This is the actual entrance into the exfil for D2 and down here in the bunker area. When you first come in, you're going to come into one main room with 2 doors. There is a loot spawn that will happen sometimes right here. Just check whenever you're coming in. Now, when you come into that door, you're going to want to check behind this door here. And then I tend to walk over here just to make sure and clear out this whole area right here. Just make sure nobody's laying there before I keep going down. We're going to open up this door and go down the staircase. Generally, people will grenade off this wall right here because this room in here, there's a quest that you have to actually come back here to grab something. But you also can lay down and go prone in these areas. So just be cautious of people doing that. So if all these lights are on, It makes it a little easier to see people, but if the lights are shot out, be cautious. This is the last room before you get to the exfil room. There are 4 little cubbies here, 2 on your left and 2 on your right, so you're just going to want to make sure nobody's standing in them when you are going through. This isn't obviously how you would want to clear the room, but I'm just trying to give you guys a quick idea of what you need to look out for. There are more loot spawns, there's jackets and such that you can search. And you come through one last hallway. When you come in here, immediately check up to your right and here, because you want to make sure that obviously nobody's already in here. You're going to want to check behind this door as well, but I rarely do see people there. To turn the actual exfil on, you see it pops up there, it says press the button. You're going to have to press this button here, and then it's going to be obnoxiously loud. Okay, now that that headache is over with, all you have to do to exfil is walk into the room and wait until the light it shows that you're extracting. Okay, so the next exfil is a SCAV only exfil. Again, this is the hole in the wall by the mountains exfil. You're just gonna run over here. For reference, black pawn is directly behind me and white pawn is to the left. So you're gonna run back here. If you just follow this path to where there's a crack in the wall underneath this tower is where your exfil is gonna be. Again, I'll show you what it looks like exfilling out of a SCAV rather than just this offline PMC raid. And if you stand here, you'll exfil out and you're gonna see the pawn building, black pawn directly in front of you, and then black bishop over to your right. Okay guys, so this is the SCAV extract only. You can't use this as a PMC. This is your heating pipe exfil is what it's called. When you come back here, you're gonna run behind these 2 heating pipes and just lay down and you will be able to exfil, no problem whatsoever. Okay, so this next exfil is a SCAV only exfil. It's actually not too far from where this backpack exfil is right here. Again, you're gonna have Donut there on the top on the left. We're gonna go through this fence. Always want to be cautious of this building. People have been known to hide in there. There is some loot that you guys can get, but you're gonna come right over here and your checkpoint fence exfil is gonna be right over here in the corner. And if you lay down in these bushes over here, you're gonna hit the exfil. Right here. Okay guys, so the last SCAV exfil is the depot hermetic door. And you're gonna go through the Harry Potter building down into the basement for this one. Again, I'll go into a SCAV raid and just show you what the exfil looks like when I get in there, so that way you can see exactly what it is that you're going to be needing to look for. But you're going to come back down here, you're not going to go right, you're going to go left, and it's this door right here that is the exfil. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions whatsoever, please leave them in the comment section down below. Like I said before, I'll try to help in any way that I can. The next video is going to be coming out here soon. Again, this is going to be a series based off of Reserve, and then we'll go to each map along the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.